Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
And hand you down to pitch side for FCTV's Peter McDowell.
Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
And hand you down to pitch side for FCTV's Peter McDowell.
Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
Yo, this is Solo P1. Welcome, everybody. Supposed to have Rods with us, waiting for Rods to come in, and I'm not even the host today, but I'm just filling in for a little bit. Today we're going to be talking about Trent Alexander, and also we're going to be talking about some rumors what's circling around on about Mo Salah. That PSG might be interested in him. Some other clubs, Saudi Arabia as well. We can't forget about those rumors. So there's more rumors about that. But the main one we're going to be talking about is what it says on the title. Is Trent Alexander might be leaving Liverpool. So I'm going to bring in the host, TOTO Hammer, to talk about this. TOTO Hammer? I'm not sure if he's here. I think I can see him. There you go.
Yeah, big up, man.
So, yeah.
Yeah, big up, man. Doing all right, feeling well. But look, I just want to make my first comment on this Trent thing. Always had this gut feeling that Trent was going to leave, and I was never ever 100% sure that if he was going to leave or not. Of course, we don't know if he's leaving or not, right? But it's more likely that he's going to leave, right? It's more likely he's going to leave now. And is he going to leave? I don't know. But look, he hasn't signed a new contract yet. You know, players like Van Dijk, Salah was all rumored to be signing their contracts. You know, in talks. But yeah, look, Trent looks like he's not going to stay with Liverpool. So, will his legacy stay there? Will his legacy not? I'll say, look, he's leaving Liverpool where Liverpool need him now, because we could win the league this season. But I think to leave like that, his legacy might go out the window, and the fans might not respect him for that. So I don't know where it's going to go. But if you want, look, like I said before, when Trent was rumoured to leave last time, before everything went quiet, I said, if the guy wants to leave, he wants to leave. Because he's clearly not dedicated to the club. He clearly wants to go somewhere else, and he's clearly in two minds. If you're not fully dedicated, right, don't leave. Leave, go do your own thing, go to a different club. We don't want you, right? This is that's the way I roll, because there's no point of keeping on the players who's not fully committed and not putting 100% on that pitch. So look, will it be a big loss? I don't think it could hurt us. I don't think it's going to hurt us, because I think we've got Conor Bradley to fill in, and I think he's just as good at defending, if not better, than Trent in defending. He's a way better defending right back, which we do need, and I think we'll just got to buy in the summer. That's all we've got to do. Buy a backup right back in the summer, or buy a main right back in the summer. Right, buy a right back in the summer. Buy a left-footed centre back. Maybe a new midfielder, a new right winger, and we sorted. I think we need 4 signings worth of positions. We need 1 right back, 1 left back, maybe a DM or midfielder, or maybe a DM 8, 6. I've just said 6. But look, maybe another 10. I'll maybe look for another 10, another attacking midfielder to replace the Bozalai, and a new right winger. That's exactly what I look for the summer, right? I think he won't be a big loss, because I think Conor Bradley can do just as the same job.
Yeah.
Because maybe not with probably like free kicks, crossing, and all that. But I think defense is more important than all that. But to be fair, right,
Do we actually? Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Of course, you want to build up an attack, but you need a good defense, man. And Trent was decent at defending this year. Has improved. But look all those years. Look at all those years, right? He was so... I wouldn't even say, look... I think Klopp said in the press conference that, he can be good at defending. Roughly, I think he's summarised what he said, that, he is good at defending, right? He can be good at defending. In big games, he can be really, really good at defending. But there's some games where he's unreliable, up and down. Conor Bradley, when he comes on, he's good at defending. He's always consistent. He's always consistent, kind of Bradley is when he plays. Not maybe he had 1 or 2 off games, but look, end of the day, if you don't want to leave. more sources are coming out to confirm that Trent will leave. And the question is, will his legacy stay at Liverpool? Will it go with him? That's the thing. That's the big question, because like I said, it's not a big loss at all. It's not a big loss, right? If Salah went, then it will be a big loss. No disrespect to Trent, but we got someone there already, who he's on the up, Conor Bradley, right? So not disrespecting Trent. Trent done a lot of us at the club. He won his Champions Leagues, domestic cups, Premier League, right? He's done everything in English football. We won a Super Cup with him. He's done everything in English football, right? That he needs to achieve. He's won everything in English football, right?
Bro, I thought you were coming on the channel, bro. I gave you the link.
Oh yeah, big up Rods for coming in.
Gave you the link, bro, on your WhatsApp. That's what we planned for today, innit? But big up anyway, bro. If you can't come on,
big up, man.
We're just talking about Trent and that.
Yeah, look. What do you think? So will his legacy stay with him or go with him?
Well, on the because I've been researching all this. I've been about an hour, probably an hour, looking at it, what's going on. But the second source in Spain claims that Trent Arnold will not renew his Liverpool contract. That's what the reporters are saying in France. I mean, in Spain. It says Real Madrid have made the decision to go after a long-term Dani Carvajal replacement, and more precisely, Liverpool Trent Alexander-Arnold. The Madrid. This is what the Madrid press are saying. They said it's not if, it's a matter of when he comes to Real Madrid. Trent. That's according to Marca. That's a reporter in Spain. He said it's looking like that Liverpool, if they don't go for him in January, they're probably going to go for him in the summer. But it's just a matter of time when he goes to Real Madrid. Now, I'm not sure about this rumor, how true it is. There's always rumors circling around regarding Trent Alexander. But yeah, look, if he wants to go, right, look, who are we to stop him? Answering your question when you said, will he leave? If he does leave, will his legacy leave with him? I think it will. Being a Scouser as well, you know how them Scousers are. They're very loyal. This is why Gerrard stayed there as well. Gerrard could have went to any club in the world. He could have went to Chelsea. He could have went to Real Madrid. Every club in the world wanted him, and he could have left and won silverware, but he chose to start Liverpool. That was his prerogative, Steven Gerrard. And for me, I think he made the right decision, because he'll always be a Liverpool icon, legend, and he'll go down in history as one of the greatest Liverpool players ever. When people always talk about great Liverpool players, his name comes up with Kenny Dalglish, always, those two. So for him staying there, I think it's a good thing for us. You got Rods? I think for Trent, if he does leave to go to Real Madrid, obviously it's up to him, it's his choice. Whatever's good for his family. But if he does leave, I think some of his legacy will leave with him, and that's just the way it is. I think at Liverpool there's still a lot to do, and for him, I think we're in a good place at the moment. The team, the way we're gelling together with Arne Slot, and I think we can win some silverware in the next couple of years, maybe Champions League. It looks like we're going in the right direction. Look, people can blame FSG all they want, but look, I heard a rumor yesterday. I think it was through one of the big Liverpool channels who are linked to Liverpool. They said they supposed to have offered him, the Edwards, and offered him over 330,000 a week. 330,000, and I heard that he turned it down. Now, if that's true, that's not on Edwards. You can't blame FSG for that. That is Edwards. Edwards and that, yeah. Give him the 330,000 a week, and he turned it down. That means he doesn't want to start Liverpool, because 330,000 a week is a lot of money for a right back. Let's call it a spade, yeah. That's a lot of money for a right back. He's a striker. He's not a midfielder. He's a right back. And 330,000. I think there's only Reece James on even close to that money for Chelsea on that kind of wages. So if Trent's turning that wages down, that means he's got his heart set on Real Madrid. And if he wants to go to Real Madrid, he's gone to Real Madrid. He's what it is. Players leave, come and go, innit? But all I'm saying is, because he's a Scouser, I think his legacy, if he does leave Liverpool, I think his legacy will go out the door with him. That's just my opinion. If it doesn't, who cares? But that's my opinion. And this report that Marca, Spanish reporters, which you got to be a bit skeptical about, because you know how them Spanish reporters are. They like to stir up crap about English football. But if it is true, Real Madrid saying it's just a matter of time before we get him. If it's not in January, it's going to be in the summer. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. I think out of the three players, and I've said this before, out of the three players that Trent, Salah, and Virgil, I think Trent is the easiest to replace. He's the easiest out of the three to replace. You aren't replacing Virgil, and you're not replacing Salah. I think you can replace Trent. That's just my opinion. I don't know what Rod thinks. Big up, Rod, anyway. Welcome, man.
You got,
man. Thanks for coming, man. Thanks.
Well, passing tune, man. Passing tune for a bit.
Yeah,
you know what it is? You know what it is? I think if it's going to happen, right, what will make his legacy sort of go out the window is the fact that today that we won't get nothing for him. You know what I'm saying? We'll go on the free, won't get nothing for him. And I think that's bollocks. Because I was letting know something like Trent here, such a good player, and you know what I mean, basically they come up through the academy and we made him into like world class. We should be we should be collecting no less than 100 M's for him. You know what I mean? Yeah, 100 M's for him, no less. Yeah, but the sheer fact of today that he wants to go to Real Madrid. Yeah, if you want to go to Madrid, we'll go to Real Madrid. Yeah, fair enough. But you telling me you're gonna go to Real Madrid on a free?
Oh no,
on a free. You know what I mean?
He's taking a piece.
It is. It goes. If that happens, if that does happen, you know what I mean? Because obviously, as you said, we can only take it as a pinch of salt. You understand me, right?
Yeah.
Right. But if that does happen, right, that means you don't really think much of the club, then, do you? You don't really think much of Liverpool.
This is what I'm saying. Now, but people are going to blame FSG. I don't blame FSG. You know what? I don't like FSG. I want him out.
You can't really blame FSG. You can't really.
You're going to blame the recruit. You're going to blame Ed. It's not even. People will say, "Oh, you can blame Edwards," but if it's true that Edwards and that manager are offering him 330,000 a week, and he's still turning it down, that means he's got his heart set on Madrid. Yeah. And there's nothing that Edwards and that can do, because I think at the moment he's on under 200,000 a week. So he's getting a boost of at least 140,000 extra on top of his wages, what he's getting now. Now, if Edwards offer him that, which I think is good money for what Trent does. Trent's a right back. He's not a striker, man. He's not a midfielder. He's a right back. And I think out of all the team, the right back, centre backs, they get the less, unless you're someone like Virgil van Dijk, which is like he's just different, innit? But if I'm looking at this situation, I don't blame FSG and I'm not blaming Edwards. If it's true that they're offering him this big money and he's turning it down, that means he's got his heart set on Madrid. He's already tapped out. He's thinking, I'm going to Madrid. That's it. I want to win trophies. I want to win this. I want to win that. But we know what happens. What's happened in the past. People like Suarez, people like Coutinho that have left Liverpool and have gone and done things, but we've always capitalised on it of them leaving. When we got Coutinho, we look up, we got with the Coutinho money. We got Virgil van Dijk in it. And we got, who else did we get with Coutinho? With Van Dijk and Alisson.
Alisson.
Yeah. So we've done all right. So if he wants to leave, that I understand. But all I'm saying with Trent, if he goes to Spain, he won't have the protection that he's got over here. Over here, he's got his family, he's got his friends. He even got the media to an extent. Over there, look what's happening to Mbappe. Look what's happening to Jude Bellingham. The press and the fans have already turned on them. And there's no protection for them. They can go over there, and obviously being the obvious why they're turning on them. We know how that goes. I'm not even going to mention it on the channel, but it's obvious. Yeah, when you're going over there in Spain, there's no protection. They will come on top of here. The fans are jumping on Mbappe, saying, I want him at the club. They want Jude Bellingham at the club. And this is Jude Bellingham and Mbappe. Already?
Yeah, ready.
Imagine what's going to happen to Trent. If Trent has a couple of bad games, they're going to be jumping on him. They're going to be digging up stuff about him. See, over here, he's got the protection. So you might be thinking that, oh yeah, go Madrid and get the trophies, but you got to think about the other part of it as well. That's all I'm saying. It.
Yeah. Give me 5 minutes. I'll come back. Yeah.
Yeah, big up, man.
Yeah.
So what you reckon, Toto?
Yeah, I think exactly what you said, sir. That you won't have the fan base in Real Madrid. Okay. Yes, he'll be a good player. Maybe a good player at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wants to win more, doesn't he? But I don't understand. He's already won everything in especially in Europe. He's won the Champions League. He's won the Super Cup. UEFA Super Cup.
He wants more, obviously.
He's won. Yeah, but he's won everything in football. He's won every European top of the crop European competition, Super Cup and Champions League. He's won the Premier League. He's won the FA Cup. He's won English. The Premier League, yeah, is the best league in the world. He's won everything in the best league in the world. Technically, he's won the best. He's won everything. He's won everything. He's won the best trophies, right? Because since we're in the best league in the world, he's won all the best trophies. What is their reason to leave Real Madrid? I'm not leave Real Madrid, leave Liverpool. Of course, you had the like Thierry Henry, for example. He was at Arsenal for years and years at Arsenal for, right? They still couldn't win the Champions League. They still can't win the Champions League. What he did, he knew he wanted to win a trophy, so he went to Barcelona and went and won the Champions League. But with Trent, he's won everything in the game for Liverpool. But for him to go to Real Madrid, for no valid reasons, maybe because he's the one that come up through the academy. He's come through the academy, so not Steven Gerrard. He came through the academy, right? When Liverpool was a young kid, yeah, and stayed there all his life, right? Now Trent is going to he's going to leave. We weren't so bad with Firmino. Because Firmino went to Saudi. He didn't really go to a big club after that. He's going from Liverpool to Real Madrid. Is a big difference between style of the league and Real Madrid. So what I'm saying is that look, Trent he's more likely to leave. But yeah, I completely agree with you about Spanish media. The fan base won't be on his side. Family won't be on his side. In the Spanish league. And yeah, will he perform well? We don't know. But it's going to have a bad rep to his name for Liverpool. And I think his legacy will go with him. He won't stay at Liverpool. Even though he's won all them trophies, he's transferring from Liverpool to Real Madrid. One of our rivals when it usually gets to Champions League, Liverpool and Real Madrid, and we've got Real Madrid we've got them in like a couple of weeks. Of course, we've got the a week break of the football, 2-week break, and after that we've got City. Then we've got Real Madrid. We've got them in a few weeks, right? So yeah. So my whole thoughts on it is that. My view on Trent leaving, I wouldn't like it because all these matches he might not been putting in 100%. This is why I refer back to my point that if you're not going to put in 100%, right, there's no point in staying. And in my opinion, has he been putting 100%? He could be putting in 50%, 75%. We don't know how hard he's trying in these games, right? He most of the time fumbles corners. That's the one thing I want to point out is that his delivery for set pieces, like sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could be bad. His free kicks come close, but I think some of his set pieces can be a bit floppy sometimes. But like I said, that Trent's more likely to leave, and I was explaining that you may be not putting in 100% in matches because he's not fully committed to the club. He wants to go play for Real Madrid as it stands now. So yeah, if he's like that,
I agree with what Rod said. Everything what you said before you left when you was talking about him leaving. Yeah. If he wants to leave, he'll leave. Let him leave, innit? That's what he wants, innit? For him and his family. I'm not gonna cuss him out for that. But what's kind of hurting us, what makes us really look stupid as an organisation is a player of that quality is leaving on a free.
Yeah.
I know exactly I know where you're coming from.
It's shocking, really. We shouldn't have, as Liverpool Football Club, we shouldn't have a player leaving like that on a free. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sure we shouldn't. It'd be like, I don't know, Robbie Fowler. You know what I mean? At least we got some money for him. You know what I mean? Got 10 million. I think it's 10 million we sold him to Leeds for. Luis Suarez, and we got 75 million for him. I wanted more than that. We should have got more than that, right?
He was worth more.
Yeah, he was worth more. We got 75 million for him. Coutinho, we got sort of like 142 million for. Do you know what I mean? And he was a midfielder. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We got good money for him.
We got good money for him. If you look at Mascherano is another one. We got something like 17.5 million for him, which I think is a piss take, because we should have got at least 30 or 40 million. You know what I mean? But I should have got that. But it was that dickhead. Roy Hodgson was in charge, so anything can go in it, right? Yeah. But but we still got money for him. You know what I mean? But somebody of like Trent's caliber at the end of the day, right? That's won virtually everything, right? Before the age of 24. That's what you got to think about. Before the age of 24, he's already won the league. He's already won the FA Cup, League Cup, Champions League, World Cup, Super Cup. You know what I mean? He won virtually everything that was needed to be won. You know what I mean? And to accomplish that at that age, it's no mean feat. You understand? So for something like that, and as well, for something like that to go to Real Madrid and they, right? And Real Madrid's a team at the day. When you're gonna try and get one of their players at the day, right? Yeah. They put
no chance.
Yeah, there was some obstacles in a way. Remember when they sort of like when we wanted Fernando Morientes. Remember him all those years ago? We wanted him.
Yeah, Morientes.
Right. Look how much obstacles they put in our place, yeah? They even played it. They knew that we wanted him, yeah? They even played him at the day, right? In a Champions League game, yeah? They played him in a Champions League game. I don't know if it's the qualifiers or whatever, but they played him in 2 Champions League games they played him in, yeah? That meaning he was cup tied. He was cup tied. So he could have he literally could have played for Liverpool.
In the Champions League that year.
That year to the following season. And what happened that year? We won it. Yeah, we won it. We won it.
I remember right when he was watching on the sidelines. I remember when he come on and when we won, and he was with Rafael Benitez was the manager then, ain't it? Yeah, I remember. They deliberately done that, by the way. They deliberately done it.
That's what I'm trying to say. So for Trent Alexander and they to go to Real Madrid, right, for free, I think it's a piss take, and I think that's a liberty. You've taken a piss out of Liverpool. Yeah. You've taken a piss out of a team and that's raised you. And I think at the end of him missing Klopp, right?
That was a big factor in it.
I reckon it's a lot more bigger than what we think.
Yeah. I think he felt that. Rad.
Yeah, because when you look at it, like Klopp at the day gave Trent and they gave me
his first chance, isn't it?
His first chance, the biggest chance of his life. Yeah. Give him the biggest chance. Now, I can remember the day you played him in that game against Hoffenheim. Yeah, and that was sort of like the qualifiers and that. And we thought, who's this kid?
A skinny little kid, isn't it?
Yeah, we thought, who's that? And the next minute, and then you're breaking the free kick at the day from about 30 yards. We said, wow. Yeah. And we started to play, and he was playing on and off at the day because the other right back, Klein.
Yeah, he got injured at it.
Yeah, Klein was injured in there, right? But however, when Klein came back off injury, he came back to his spot. Then he came back to the spot, and Trent was out for a while. And I think Klein got injured again, and there was said like, we're going to ship him off. We are going to ship him off. So then Trent actually got that position permanently, and it was a good choice. Well, I just think I think Trent can do a bit better. He could do a lot better than the way he's moving. If at the end, because remember that as you said,
he's moving kind of kind of sly a bit, innit? A little bit sly.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
we're to believe it, the Spanish media, because it could be sort of like smoke screens in order to sort of like for him to sort of like sign for Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be smoke screen. You never know. But like, if it's all true and everything, that right? Yeah, man's moving like a fox, blood.
Yeah. Sly, man.
Yeah, he's moving
But
sly.
look, I don't blame FSG for this. A lot of people are blaming FSG. How is it FSG's fault? FSG probably don't even know if we win or lose. They probably don't even know. They're in America. What do they care? They just look at us as a profit. They don't really care about the actual football team. They just care about profit. This will come down to the sporting directors if you want to blame someone. But again, if Edwards is offering him a big money, 330,000 a week, and he's turning that down, which is a lot of money for a right back, yeah, that's not their fault because they're offering that. So look, this is what we're offering you. You've been the highest paid right back, fullback in the Premier League. I'm not sure what Reece James, and I know he's on a lot of money, but I don't think he's on 330,000 a week. They offer him that, and he's turning that down. That's down to Trent. That's down to Trent because Steven Gerrard. Let's go back to Steven Gerrard. When he was getting offers from Chelsea, he was getting offers from Mourinho. Loved him. He wanted him at Chelsea. He wanted him at Real Madrid. All these clubs, but Gerrard stayed. He stayed, and that was in a team where Liverpool was really, really bad. And it's a shame for Gerrard because he was in the squad, the Liverpool squad, what weren't supposed to get to that Champions League final. Let's face it, if you look at that squad now, how did they get to the final? Gerrard was in that squad. Gerrard could have done better, but he stayed. Was loyal to the Liverpool fans. He stayed, even though there was rumours, there was death threats to his family. They said he was going to bomb his house, but that's another story. But he still decided to stay. He still decided to stay, and I think that's what. Look, all I'm saying, if in my opinion, if Trent leaves, he's going to go with him. But enough of that. Let's go on to the next one, man. You got anything, Toto? Got anything to say about it now?
No, I got nothing for it. I think I've covered most of it, really.
All right.
About the Trent thing.
This one now. Well, you're hosting. You could talk about the Harry Kane one. I can put this one up. Harry Kane, furious today in the news, saying why is there so many players withdrawing from the England squad? You know why? Because they don't care. That's why. They care more about their domestic team. You got Arnold. Go on.
Look, the players are, I think one of them is Cole Palmer. One of them is Trent. I'll try and get it up on my.
I've got it on here. Yeah. I'll give you the link here. There's a link in the WhatsApp. There's a link there. I'll give you that link for the. This is exactly what I'm looking at now.
I got some of the players that I've withdrawn.
That's the official page there.
So one of them Cole Palmer. Saka, Foden, Trent. These are the high-profile names. Of course, you had Ollie Watkins as well. Bowen. I think Bowen's in there, but I think Watkins is no longer in there. So there's some high-profile names in there. That
Grealish as well.
Yeah, Grealish. So there's some good players in there that I was withdraw. End of the day, it's only the Nations League.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit about that.
Exactly. If we are England, if England even does win the Nations, I don't think anyone cares. The big ones are Euros and World Cup. World Cup done, right? Nations League. It's just
what is this Nations League business?
It's a Conference League.
It's a league table. You know how we got the Premier League? Yeah. It's just a league table for the country teams. That's it. For the international teams, that's all it is. Nations League doesn't mean anything.
The knockout stage and then and all that. But yeah, I don't even bother watching England in the nation. I only watch them like Euros and World Cup. Face it, I don't really bother watching them in the Nations League. I maybe watch them once this year when they had the international break.
This is a quote, yeah.
When they were against.
Now go on.
No, when we were against Greece, and I think we lost 1-0 to Greece. So yeah, look. End of the day, right? These players, I don't think that they really care about this league that much. And yeah, look, that's my view about it.
It says there that Harry Kane, he says that country, this is a quote from Harry Kane, I think England comes before anything, England comes before club. Kane told ITV Sport, this is what he said. So you got all these players that have dropped out, right? These are not like These are like big names. Like you said, Arnold dropped out, forced off Liverpool's game against Villa. Rice is forced out. Saka, Palmer, Ramsdale, Grealish, Van Weyf, and Foden, Colwill. These are like top players. And the reason why, I'm not saying some of them are not injured. Some of them might be injured. But let's face it, they're not all injured. And this goes back to my point what I said. England, the players, see, in the old days, even 15 years ago, 20 years ago, players cared more about playing for the country. It was an honour to play for the country. You get me? This generation of players coming up, they don't care about playing for England. All right, when the Euros come and the World Cup comes up, you said, Toto, they want to play. But all these nation leagues, they don't care because their main priority is their club because that's where they get paid. That's where they play week in and week out. This is where they make bonds with other players. They just care about their club. Like Arnold, he's always club over country. But 20 years ago, it was different. It was country over club. But the way these are, because they get all these money now, they get big money. They form bonds with players and managers. They with them week in and week out. They live by each other. They don't care about playing for England. That's just a thing on the side. Only when it comes to the actual tournaments and qualifying and knockout stages. That's all they care about, man.
Yeah, that's all they care about. They don't care about anything else. But no. The thing is about it, right? I think we're playing far too much games as it is.
Yeah.
I mean, we're playing far too much games as it is, and then now you have to play sort of like Nations League. You know what I mean? We just had an international about 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. We just had one, and it was about 3 or 4 weeks before that we had one. And that, this is the third international we've had within this year.
I think this is the Nations League because
stupid, isn't it? And
it's friendly for no Nation League.
It's stupid. I mean, if I was Scotland or all that, I wouldn't let my players go to half of the games that they go to on international duty. I wouldn't ask why because it's not worth it. What are you gaining out of it? You know what I mean?
I'm glad Trent's not going because I know we picked up a little knock during the game against Aston Villa, and I think this 2 weeks off is going to do him good. You get me? It'd be good for him.
It'd be good for him. I just don't see the point of like these constant international games, and then you got people like sort of like Harry Kane and saying like country over club and all that, and like when a country comes calling, you got to go no matter what. No matter what this that. What do you fuck the think this is? The army. It's true.
The army, the army. You're going. That's it.
Am I lying, Solo?
Yeah, he's true though, man. He's true.
Am I lying?
No.
I mean, he's trying to take it like it's army.
He's doing it for the media, man. You know what I mean?
No, but next to me saying that they right, yeah, they want to charge you and fine you for desertion, isn't it?
Oh yeah, they'll come looking for you. You get that letter in your door, man. Say yeah, you're going. If you don't go, yeah, you're gonna get fined. They don't care, man. They just care about the club. Let's face it. Or maybe it's a protest against the manager because it's a German manager. Well, I don't know.
No,
there's a German. It could be.
The thing is, no, Lee Carsley's still doing it at the moment.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh God.
I don't think Tuchel started yet.
I'm glad they didn't pick him. I was praying every night, that they didn't give that man that job. The Lee Carsley. Good.
I said to you, didn't I? I said to you, I think Tuchel's going to win the World Cup
with England.
Yeah,
he's a good cup manager. I'll give Tuchel that. When it comes to, he was good in the Champions League.
He's a
very, like knockout stages manager. Because you got some people that are good in the league and some people are good in cups. Yeah, and I think he's a cup manager, and I think that's what we need England to get over the line. Yeah. I think it's a good. I think it's a good. I don't care where he's from. I don't care if he's from Australia. I don't care if he's from Germany. I don't care if he's from Russia. I don't care where he's from. The fact is, they've picked him, and if he can get England over the line, who cares? Look at the manager of the England women's team. She's German. She won them the Euros.
Yeah, she did.
Nobody's coming out and saying, "Oh, she's a German manager." Everybody was celebrating because England women won the Euros.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's
no matter where you're from.
That's what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen.
The Germans going to win it for us. It's going to be like a story, isn't it?
Yeah, if England do win the World Cup, which I think they could, because they're shown that they can get to the finals. Yeah, they're shown, but obviously at the end they couldn't get over the line, right?
Never.
But
did.
if England does win World Cup, you think anybody would say about German this, German that? I mean, listen, they've changed the national anthem. You know what I mean? They've changed it to "Was for Dort Technique" to Skill.
Hold on, I'm just trying. Every time I'm trying to write so you make me laugh, you know.
You know what neck? I got pain in my neck here, right?
Yeah.
And to tell you who it is that prick David Coote. He's a pain in my neck. You know what I mean?
Who is
David Coote?
David Coote. Yeah. Are we going to talk about that?
There's questionable.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. That's what I'm getting.
There's questionable stuff online about.
You keep talking. Yeah, and I'm going to bring the banner up in a minute. That's exactly what I was doing.
There's very, very, very questionable stuff on Twitter about David Coote, about him. You know, I don't understand. I don't know if we're going to get.
No, you know what it is? I'm not being funny. I know it's a theme, and forgive me for saying this. Yeah, forgive me. Right, but the way he was talking about Klopp, yeah, and the way he was talking about Liverpool in general, if I saw him, I'd punch his head in. Seriously. Listen, some of the things that he said about Klopp, yeah, right. If he just called him, "I'll see you next Tuesday," yeah. If he just said that, I would say it's wrong, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You could probably get a pass. But what a German "see you next Tuesday."
Yeah.
Nah. Sorry, nah. We don't do that around here.
You can always say, "Yeah, I don't like Klopp." You know, people have their opinions of different people. Yeah. You don't have to like them, right? You don't have to respect them either.
All right,
right?
I got it. I got the banner. You can hold this now.
Yeah. You can say, "Look, I don't like him." You can just say, "I don't like him," and that's it. But you know, to say he's a German C word is just not right, isn't it?
No, it's not good. The things about it is that, right? You know what I mean? I always say, if a person don't like me, they don't like me. What I have a problem with is when you bring my colour into it. You know what I mean? You understand? Yeah. So when they bring your colour into it and that, right, and put something else on the end of that, which is more disparaging, yeah, right? That's where I have the problem. That's where I want to punch your head in, yeah? Right? It's like, I saw this YouTube thing today. Not YouTube,
everything is just said. Pause.
Yeah, pause.
No violence.
Yeah, no violence. You know what I mean? But you know it already. Pause. Well, you know what it is? Yeah, I saw this thing today on Instagram. Man. Instagram, and this black fella, right? Basically, and day he went to deliver a parcel and day, right? And all these neighborhood watch people and day, right? I sort of just trying to have a go at him, but the way he parked his van. You know what I mean, and stuff. Because look, I parked my van there because I'm going to do delivery and all that, right? So why you talking to me and that, right? This guy comes from nowhere and he goes, "Oi!" He goes, "Oh, you shut up and stop making noise in this area. There's kids around, right?" Well, the black fella's going, "What are you talking about? Shut up, man! Get away from me." You know what I mean? Right? Get out of my face and all that, right? But then the guy goes, and the black guy was saying to the white fella, he's saying, like, "Why are you trembling? Why are you trembling?" And he's like, "Guys, I'm not trembling. All you had to do at the day is just leave it at that. Say, I'm not trembling. He goes like, "I'm not trembling. He goes, "I'll punch your head in, you black C word." Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna send you the video anyway. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna try and find it.
And that's what I'm saying. In this day and age, yeah.
He literally at night, you just see the black guy picking up his camera off the floor because he's just put the geese on his back. You know what I mean? As soon as he said it, like, all right, I'm gonna send you the video still. But you see, what it is at the day, right? It's like we live in an age now, where saying these sort of things, I don't care who you are, yeah, saying these things, right, are not acceptable, and there's consequences for it. That's what people understand. People gotta understand there's consequences to your actions.
Yes.
I mean, no matter how small it is, no matter how big it is, right? Now, you sort of like bring that sort of you bring his race, he's like German heritage, right, into it, right? Yeah, you bring that into that, shows what person you're really like. For all we know at the day, right? He could sit at home, yeah, with his friends and everything. Now, I talk about black people in the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and he looks like that wrong one as well. That will do that. He looks like a right wrong one. You know what I mean? About Liverpool of shit and rare this and that. Yeah, really.
Now you can see why all these decisions that went against us and other teams as well, not just Liverpool. This guy is like, maybe the guy needs a mental health thing. He needs to get his head assessed. Maybe something happened to him as a youth, why he's so angry against certain like Scousers, because he actually said he hates Scousers as well.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely awful to say about anybody.
At the end of the day, it was the end of the video. It was at the end of the video.
Yeah.
It wasn't him, was it? It was the other guy, wasn't it? Was it the other guy that said it? It was the other guy, wasn't it? It was the other guy.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, by the way, we hate all Scousers. I thought.
Yeah, but we know there's a lot of this in during the referees. What I'm a bit baffled about, that the guy is not that old. He's 42 years of age, right? He's not like he's 60 or 70, where you get them old people say, "Oh, it's like the old days," the old days. The guy's 42 years of age, so he's not that old. Yeah. Okay, he knows he knows from right and wrong. Yeah. The thing about it, what's a bit puzzling to me is why is he, instead of demoting him back to the championship, this guy should have been managing at all.
No, he's been suspended.
This guy, but he's going to be working in the championship. That's where he's going. Soon, he's not lost his job. He's going to be demoted to the championship.
What I'm trying to say, he's suspending and have an investigation. So I don't think any decision.
Sort of immediate effect as well. So
I don't think
this guy should be struck off. He should. Yeah. They should take his referee license from him. Right? It's on video. It's clear, and even the other referees. The other referees are not backing him either. So there's no one backing him. So
no. The thing is,
the one that come on Sky Sports yesterday, he said what he done was wrong. Shouldn't have said that. I forgot his name. He was on Sky Sports News yesterday.
Dermot Gallagher.
He got bowled head in the middle, like bowled.
I think it's Dermot Gallagher, but they had another. But he's not backing him. I'll give you that. But there's a lot of quite a few other sort of like referees that are kind of backing him. But what they're doing, this is how they're clever, right? How they're doing it, they're backing him, but not making it obvious that they are backing him. They're tiptoeing around it. They're saying that goes, he shouldn't. Basically, he shouldn't get in trouble at the day for a conversation at the day that he had in his house. I'm sure that like football managers and this person, that person say things about people and they're in the house. Yeah. They probably do, but not as stupid as to put it on fucking camera, are they?
But his friend, the one that was filming it, Ben Kitt, whatever his name is, he's just been suspended as well. The one was videoing it.
Okay.
He got suspended as well. It's on there on this new website. His friend has been suspended as well because he's the one who was filming it or something. It's at the bottom there.
You know what it is as well? What it
leaked the video.
Oh, wicked, lovely. What it is and everything that, right, what makes me laugh is that you cannot trust the PGMO, right? To do the right thing. You can't trust it to do the right thing. Because really what should happen today, right, is that this guy should be struck off. Yeah. Not allowed to sort of like referee any game. That's your career done. And I think that, right? Yeah. You shouldn't even be able to go down to lower league. Your career's done. You know what I mean? You're finished. You're done at it. Because we all have jobs, yeah, right? You're in a workplace in the day and you say something inappropriate. You're not getting a second chance. You're out, mate.
You're gone.
You're out. And the thing is about it, right? In the workplace, we know what we can say and what we can't say. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? I made a mistake with somebody for, and I said something, which could conceived as sort of like, inappropriate. You understand what I'm saying? But lucky enough, the person and they was all right about it, and I apologize and all that because no, don't be silly, man. We weren't joking around. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? But my argument is that could have gone Pete Tong, mate. That could have gone completely opposite direction. Do you know what I mean? Of what it should have done. So like
a new video just been leaked. Just come on, TalkSport. They got video footage of it. This is directly from TalkSport, so it's not crap. The video footage it says Premier League David Coote filmed snorting white powder during Euro 2024.
So
So he's been snorting white powder before the Euros. I told there's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with him. For a referee to come out and say something like that on video as well, where he knows there's a chance that he could get leaked. As soon as you put stuff on video, that's it. You're putting yourself out there. And he's a high pro. Go on.
He recorded himself actually snorting it as well. So
yeah,
he should definitely do his job then.
Yeah. I just don't understand. That's why I said to you earlier that there's got to be something wrong with him. Like mental health. There's something wrong with him. I'm not giving him. Look, he screwed over Liverpool. We know. And I think there's a lot of it in the refereeing. It's not just him as well. It happens all the time. He's just the one that gets caught. Yeah. But the one what pees me off is that you can't hold. There's no way of holding referees to account. They can do anything they want on there and get away with it. Where's the governing body? Like in certain other sports, where's the governing body holding them to account when they make a wrong decision? Because let's face it, the English referees are probably the worst referees in football. They're one of the worst referees. They always get stuff wrong week in and week out, and nobody holds them to account. Yeah. And if it weren't for certain referees over the years, we could have won the league more than once under Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah.
There's a lot of decisions that are going against us.
Facts. This guy was saying today, like what should happen today in respect to the referees, because like we watched the game the other day with Liverpool and Liverpool. Because that Dutch referee was nailed off immaculate.
Yeah.
I mean, blowing up for fouls when there was fouls. Calling the guys over, talking to them, explaining what he's doing and this and that. Do you know what I mean? Because he's just nailed off immaculate. Do you know what I mean? And what happened? The game ran and it flowed. We didn't have no problems. So what you're saying today, goes what my answer to this is, but I probably won't do it, but my answer to this is, it's a draft of those Europeans over here to referee the games. You know what I mean? You hardly get any wrong decisions in or abroad. You hardly get any controversial ones as well. Yeah.
Right, we're going to move on to the last subject now. This is the one I want to talk about. It's more of a fun one, if you can put it that way. This one is this one here. Gary Lineker steps down from the BBC job days after Match of the Day has been announced. Now, what's been going around on football, because we only talk about this because the football season's it's off for 2 weeks, so we're going to find something to talk about. I saw this Match of the Day. I've been watching Match of the Day since I was a little kid. He's always one of them until like Sky emerged, but I still like Match of the Day. I like Alan Shearer when he does his talk. I think Alan Shearer is a great pundit, if you ask me. A lot of people don't like Alan Shearer. I think he's good at his job. And what are you gonna say?
He's funny. He is funny.
I think he's cool. Anyway,
sorry to cut across. Did you see that when they were at the World Cup in Qatar, and it was him. It was Michael Richards, Danny Murphy.
Oh, them two get on.
Yeah, Danny Murphy and Alan Shearer was there, and somebody else was there as well. And it was Bob Marley, and he was singing as well. And Danny Murphy was dancing. He was dancing as well. He goes, "Come on, Alan, get up and dance, man. Get up and dance." It was really, really good. You know what I mean? Because like Alan Shearer was singing along with the tune as well. You know what I mean? There's really having there's drinking wine and that, and really having a good time. you literally saw the human side of him. You saw the human side of him. And when he does his podcast at the day with Gary Lineker and Mike Richards at the day, right? He swears on all sorts, you know. He's like, he doesn't fuck up.
Oh yeah, when they're off camera.
Oh, when you know, like the podcast they do. They do a podcast.
Yeah. I'll follow him. I've got the podcast.
It's bad.
I think them three together is gold.
Yeah, it is.
It's gold, man.
It's quality.
So basically, now we know that Gary Lineker's stepping down, which we kind of out of the blue. I think he's going to do to the end of the season, and I think his last time on BBC is going to be on when they have the World Cup in 2026. That's going to be his last, BBC kind of thing. I'm not sure what he's doing. I know he's got audio pack, like you said. I think he might continue to do that. If I was him, I'd probably end up doing that. He's probably getting a bit older now. He wants an easier life. He's made a lot of money. He was the highest paid BBC presenter. So, maybe just wants to bow out on his own sword. I don't know. But these are the candidates that are got a potential to replace him. Mark Chapman, which has been with the BBC for a while, he'll probably be the easiest to replace. If that easy transition, because he's been with him a long time. He's done a lot of football commentary over the years, so I understand that. Alex Scott, beautiful Alex Scott, the one who used to play for Arsenal, still beautiful. She was beautiful then, and she's beautiful now. She's beautiful. Anyway, she's a good presenter. She knows her stuff as well. And then you got Gabby Logan. She's been with BBC a long time.
I like her as well.
I think she's cool. I think she's cool as a pundit. But a lot of people are saying, maybe she's been around a bit too long. They want someone younger, but it is what it is. That's what some people are saying. And then you got Alan Shearer, which I'd probably be my favourite to replace. I just like Alan Shearer. He's been with BBC a long time. He knows the job. And then you got Michael Richardson, absolutely a bubbly personality, very loud, but very controversial as well. But I do like him as well. But I'm not sure if he's going to leave I'm not sure if he's going to go there, because I know he's with Goal Sports. He's doing stuff with Amri. And then you got the other one, Kate Adbo, but I'm not sure if she's going to go because she's contracted against a Gozo Sport, where she does that thing with Thierry Henry. I'm not sure, but she'll be a good replacement. And then, and they got all these candidates that are potentially Kelly Dalglish's daughter as well, Dion Dublin, another one. But Gary Neville, please do not put Gary Neville on the BBC. Please do not put Gary Neville as a replacement. I do not want this man. He will spoil the show. If he goes on there, I ain't watching it. I just don't like the dude. That's it. Don't like the dude, man. He's another one that they don't really flag him for when he's biased against the Liverpool. You know, one of them. We know he doesn't like Liverpool. I remember him back in the day when he played for Man United. I know him. I see him. And I don't want him on Match of the Day. So I'm going through all these. Yeah. Now, all the candidates I mentioned, Gary Neville, forget it. Dion Dublin, Jason Mohammed, Kate Adbo, Michael Richardson, Alan Shearer, Gabby Logan, beautiful Alex Scott, I'll say it again, Mark Chapman, and who would be the obvious place? I don't care about the gender. There's people saying, it shouldn't be a woman. I don't care who it is, man or woman. I just want to know who's the best for the job. Now, I'm looking at all of them. The two for me, right, what would be a good replacement for me is Alex Scott first, in my opinion, and second, probably Alan Shearer. Them two, they're my top two favourites. What about you, Rod? I know you're going to say Alex Scott anyway.
No, mine would be Chappers. Chappers, because I've been Chappers for ages. Long time. Worked for the BBC for a long time as well.
So don't you think they want someone younger?
He's 51, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. How old is Alex Scott? What? 40?
Alex Scott, I'm going to end, she?
She's not even that, is she? She's about 40, isn't she, not Alex Scott?
Well, late 30s, I think.
Yeah, she Arsenal legend, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, Chappers and Alan Shearer, because when you look at people like Kate Abdul, that's a no-go.
She's 40. She's 40.
Who?
Alex Scott, she's 40.
That's
so she's still young.
It's about the same age as Kate Abdul. Well, it's not Kate Abdul anymore. It's Kate Scott now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She married that fella from Mississippi, innit? Black fella, right?
Yeah.
With her, right? You won't get her anywhere because she's getting far too much money at the day with those people in America. Far too much money.
Yeah, the Gazoo Sport, innit?
Yeah, she gave fuck about, and you know she's very clued up on her languages. I think
she's 43.
Yeah,
Kate
yeah.
Scott.
Still looks good though.
I know. She looks She looks about 30.
Yeah, her mum's a Scouser, you know.
Yeah, and she always takes the mick out of Carragher as well.
Yeah,
you know about the Scouts thing. That's why I don't think it's going to be, and that's why I don't think it's going to be Michael Richardson. He'd be good, but I can't see him hosting. I don't think he's got it to host. He's
no. Yeah. You're right. It has to.
Yeah.
It has to be. For me, and then it has to be Chapman, Mark Chapman, and more or less probably Alan.
I think Alex Scott's going to get it.
Well, there's talk about the fact there's talk that they want Chappers, yeah, they want him, but they also want a woman as well to sort of like to rotate. And he said, and what Chapman's saying it, and that he will take it, but he doesn't want to work with a woman. Yeah, he don't want to work with a woman.
Wow.
Yeah, no, but I can understand why. Yeah, right, because look what happened to Jermaine Genius. Yeah. Come to him and fit that, right? Sometimes that day you can be like, you and these women could be friends, sort of like, and next minute and then you get caught up in something and that you shouldn't really get caught up in. Do you know what I mean? You know, and the risk of sounding political. What they normally always do is obviously go on the side of the females. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I think what he wants to do, with all that shit that's going on at BBC anyway, when it comes down to that, yeah, I think he wants to avoid that. You know what I mean? I think he just wants to sort of like just have him and the guys doing the thing. Do you know what I mean? And then he goes on.
I know what you're saying, Rod. And I don't know what you're saying. I know a lot of people think that way as well. But I don't know the way the BBC are. Yeah, you know how BBC with they like to push the diversity thing out there, and I just got a feeling because we were in 2024. I think that BBC are gonna go another way. I think they're gonna go with a woman.
Yeah, they probably will.
I think they're gonna go with a woman, and I think it's gonna be what I just said. I think she should get it, and I think they're gonna go with a woman because I think this is gonna help push women's football as well. Having a woman presenter, I think, because look, let's face it, we know that the men's football is at the top. Yeah, biggest sport in the world, football. But the women's football 10 years ago, nobody cared. But I think now the way women's football is now, I think it started going in that right direction. Yeah, and have Alex Scott presenting Britain's biggest football show, Match of the Day. I think that would be cool. I know she's a gooner. Does she support Arsenal?
I don't know. But the thing is about it, that makes sense. Yeah. It just makes sense, you know what I mean?
All right, you're going to get the racist chants on Twitter with the unknown mark accounts. Oh, yeah. Obviously, that'll be the first one. The trashy mouth on Twitter. The reason why they don't want a woman to be in the obvious as well. You're going to get that. But at the end of the day, right, who cares? If she's thick skin, you know what I mean? It's up to her.
No, I think that would be, if you're going to go for like, obviously just one person to obviously do it all, and you want to, and it will be a change. They did say they're going to do a little shake up. They did say that. Little change. What better candidate to get than this woman here, Alex Scott? You know what I mean? Yeah. She's actually worked for the BBC anyway before.
Yeah.
And she worked for numerous amounts of them people, and they in the punditry. You understand me?
Yeah.
So what better candidate to get what Alex Scott?
And I think Gary Lineker will push. Huh? I think Gary Lineker will push to have her there because he's gonna have some say. The guy out, they might ask him who do you think should replace me, and he probably said, look, you could go with this person. The BBC, because Gary Lineker's got a lot of pull in the BBC. Yeah. They might look at Gary Lineker and say, you know what, we could go that way. I think it's going to be a woman. Yeah. I don't know what woman. I just think it's going to be a woman that's going to replace Gary Lineker, just to show the new generation of women,
Well, if they sort of do get a woman, right, you probably got to then look at who's available. Yeah, who's available to take that job. that Laura Woodson and there, she's not available because she's got a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's another good pundit as well,
Yeah.
Right? Is Gabby Logan available? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Yeah. She seems to pop up and do a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I do actually rate her as a pundit. She's really good. You know what I mean? Because she had a brother. Remember, she had a brother who used to play for Leeds United back in the day. You know what I mean? And he, I think he died. You know what I mean? Suddenly died. You know what I mean? But she is actually sort of like somebody, and they got bubbly personality, somebody good to have around. So I can see them looking at her. You know what I mean, right? If you want to go for experience, you know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
So if it's a situation of they're going to go for woman, the two candidates I could see them looking at is Gabby Logan and Scott. Still Scott.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure about Gabby Logan. She's been around. I know she's been around a long time. I think they're gonna go for someone more youthful. I think she could do the match of the day thing, but I think they're gonna go with someone more younger, maybe. Because whoever they're bringing in, they want someone to at least do 20 years, maybe 15 years. So to do it. So yeah, man. Toto, I'm gonna be heading off now. You're gonna close the show, bro.
Yeah, sorry I was off for a little bit. I was just a bit busy doing something.
No, it's all right, man.
Still something. Was
you being a wrong'un? Was you? You little wrong'un.
Yeah, man. But look, thanks for joining as always.
Big up.
But look, man. As always, thanks for joining. As I said for the second time. Good point to talk about today. There was a lot to talk about, a lot of controversy, a lot of questionable stuff online. We had to cover. But look, my overall summarise all of it about the Trent thing and the day. If you want to go. I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it. And that's just me. So of course, go. I'm gonna promote mine first, and you two can promote yours. Go on my TikTok channel. I do all sorts of updates, news updates, channel updates, and all that on my TikTok. So go follow there. It's going to be TOTOHammer44 at TOTOHammer44, Twitter at TOTOHammer44, as you can see on the handle there. Of course, YouTube TOTOHammer, which I do all sorts of game streams and all that. So yeah, go and vlogs, which are going to be coming up soon. So yeah, go check out that. So Rods, what you wanna write?
Listen, as always, thanks for inviting me on the show. It's always a pleasure to be on the show, and shooting a breeze with you, man. Still, you know what I mean. I am more likely will have a show come up tomorrow. I'm not too sure yet, but obviously still stick close to social media, and you will see. And obviously, if I do have one, I'll bring you guys in as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, I'm over at Anfield Uncle Rods on YouTube and also on Twitter and Instagram. But yeah, listen, bless up for having me on the show, man. It's like, we cover some sort of like some subjects today that obviously needed to be covered. You know what I mean? So yeah, long way our channels last. And listen, today, right? Remember, in this world, there should be no room for hate. You know what I mean? No room for hate.
Yeah.
No room for hate. And if you got something to say about somebody and it's a bit like risky, for God's sake, don't put it on the camera. Listen, don't put it on the camera. And I always check, and then
Who put it on the camera? What camera? What happened?
I'm just saying that day. So with that David Coop thing, isn't that right?
Oh yeah.
I mean? He put his shit in the camera. If you got something to say about somebody, don't put it on the camera. Just keep between you and your friends at the end of the day. And always make sure if you do it at the end of the day in a public place or you're around people at the end of the day, around certain people that you don't really trust too much, right? Always check at the end of the day if they're recording you. That's what we're in the age of doing that now. You know what I mean? But people that would record people and they
Yeah,
and then hold it against it. Said, yeah, you said that, and you said, no, I didn't it. This you did. It's right here. Do you know what I mean? So always check your surroundings. The risk of sounding paranoid and all that. But
read the room.
Exactly. I'm gonna leave it at that. Exactly. But yeah, enough respect for having me on, man. And peace, love, and respect for you guys, man. Love and
Yeah, man. Thanks for another good show, man. I love hanging out with you guys, man. You know, just want to try and like, talk about not just football subjects. We could talk about what's going on in the news because you know we've got 2 weeks off. I'm not talking about England in the international football because I just don't care. All I care about is Liverpool FC, Rods, and TOTO Hammer.
Yeah.
They're my 3Gs and the Sky. So I'll just message him. He's at work at the moment. The Sky says, well, I'd love all four of us to do a video again together. Let's talk about Liverpool stuff and just hang out. You know what I mean? This is what it's all about. It's not about getting views all the time. It's not all about getting subscribers. It's sometimes just doing it because I love it. I just love doing it. I love hanging out with you guys. Rods, you always make me laugh every single time. TOTO Hammer will go back a long way. The Scouser guy made me laugh as well. That's what it's all about. And if people want to come on and support the channel, brilliant. If you don't, I understand as well. We're not everyone's cup of tea. We're not like, you know, it is what it is. But all you guys are just on my G's, man.
You know what it is? You know what it is? And I think doing this in the day, what people don't realize, doing this in the day is good therapy. You know
very good therapy. Very good.
What it is, you get to talk with your friends and get a lot of things off your chest in the day.
Yeah.
That's why I love watching Coppish. I was telling my friend, I was telling my brethren yesterday, right, about Coppish in the day. The way they have the debates and everything now, it's just amazing.
It's chilling.
It's seriously, and these are guys, and they're three black guys, and they're from South London, and they right, which haven't got any journalist experience. But what isn't they're just talking and let it flow, and it makes some really good points because on their show, the show just gone, like the one on Monday, right? What I liked about it is that Drifty was making a point, and you can understand Drifty's point, and you just when you say, "Yeah, I'm going with Drifty," Cal will come in and make his point, and you think, "Rah."
Cal will go his devil's advocate. I'm going to be the devil's advocate.
But
you know, Drift. I love all three of them are brilliant journalists. I know they're not three. All of them are good, but my favourite's Drifty. But Matt does make me laugh as well. Drifty he doesn't care about the cancel culture. He doesn't care about the pause. He's old school Drifty. I think Drifty makes me laugh. But Cal, I think he makes you laugh as well. Matt, you know, when Matt laughs at that, he just makes me laugh, man.
When Matt starts laughing, that's it.
That's it. It's over.
Done. I'm done round here. But what it is at the day with that show in the day, right? It was amazing because when you kind of like said, yeah, you know what, in the day, right? Yeah, Drifty got a good point in there. I'm a Drifty in this. What happened at the day? Cal came in the day, right? And he said he's pointing and everything now. He's like, right, that's true, you know. And you ended up sort of like in the middle. You kind of ended up in the middle. You couldn't side with Drifty because Cal had a point. You couldn't side with Cal because Drifty had a point. And he was just like right in the middle. And like they argued their point. It was just like so good. You know what I mean? I said to him, listen, you lot are doing good works here. You know what I mean? You know, and you know what I like
Months as well. I like Months as well.
Yeah, you like Months, but you know what? You know what? It's criminal. It is criminal. I'll say it again, right? That they're only on 34,000. They should be on at least 150,000. At least.
And I'll watch a lot of Liverpool channels, that are some are like I look at them, I think, why are you under so many views? Why are people watching that? And the people that are watching them are the ones that don't really actually like them, because a lot of people don't like certain channels, but they'll still go watch them to see what they're talking about. What they don't understand, they're going on their channel and they're giving them views. You get me? If you don't like someone, don't watch them. I like Coppish. I'm never a foul. Thing is so funny, Months, let me tell you about Months, Soon as Liverpool, the past 3 weeks, he's been going on every single football channel, and abusing everyone. I sit at the top, you're my runners. Go to the shop for me, buy me a sticker, go buy me a drink of pop, yeah. We're at the top. We're the top of Europe. We're the top of the Premier League, and that's it. Nobody can talk to Liverpool. And he's been on that Troops' channel. He's just been abusing everyone, and it's funny to watch. You know, in a funny way. Obviously, it's banter, but it's funny to watch. Because anyhow we lose, yeah, Months is gonna get cooked.
You know, it's like only fools and the horses. Yeah, they got a scene in it. When it's one of the gangster man that's running the area comes in, right, and he's looking for sort of like Delboy, and so Delboy knows he's looking for him, so Delboy makes him scared, right? Yeah. He comes to the booth and he speaks to the barman. He goes like, "I like to buy everybody inside there a drink." Yeah. He goes, "Here's £1. I want some change."
That's what Muds don't care because Muds knows, yeah. He knows he's winding them up, yeah. He's doing, obviously he knows what he's doing. But we keep winning, and every time and the thing about we're winning and our rivals are losing. Our main rivals are losing, and that's great content for him as well. But anyhow we lose and drop off, yeah, the roles are gonna be reversed, isn't it? And I don't want to drop off. But it's funny how he's going on people's channel. Every channel I watch here, you just see that he sees his face pop up and he starts like that. And he all starts doing that and he's thinking, here we go. Someone's getting cooked.
That's what I'm trying to say. So like, you know, when I see those channels, like obviously like Coppage, and I see the great works that they do. Do you know what I mean? Stuff. Because me and Cal are good friends still, you know what I mean? I call him sometimes and this and that. And he's a really decent guy. They all are. Cal, 50 and Matt, they're all decent guys. And that's why, you know, in a way, I wish for so much for them. You know what I mean? I wish for so much for them. I wish so much success for them. Because I know any success that they get, they've earned it. Because they work hard at what they're doing. You know what I mean? And they're good.
We all work hard, though. We all work hard.
I know what you're saying. I know we do, but like, if you talk about sort of like in respect of Coppage today, you know what I mean? You know, I'm talking in respect of Coppage. They work hard. They work hard at their craft and that, right? You know what I mean? And they put a lot of good shows together.
Of course. You
know what I mean? They're like Coppage and Monts are my inspiration for doing this thing. I've told Monts already, and he's my inspiration for doing this. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like, listen, you know, such good shows. I haven't got time for the fake ass people. I ain't got time for them.
Nah. You know what, Rod, as well? You know what, Rod? Look, this is how I look at it. I remember when, and this is every week really. Me and Toto, I'll text Toto, I'll message Toto, and I'll say, look, we've got F1 this week. We'll do like a video on a Monday. We'll just do a random video on a Monday. And this is every week. This is not like, we'll do it now and again. We'll do a video on Monday of football. Then we'll do a player lineup on a Wednesday. Thursday, we'll talk about Formula One. Friday, it's the watch along with Formula One. Saturday, it's a watch along with football, yeah? So we're doing watch along the football. And then straight after, we're doing an F1 review. And then on a Sunday, we're doing a flipping race review. So that's like 10 videos, maybe 12 videos a week. And we've been doing that consistently for years. Now, I look at my sub count. My sub count's okay. Well, it's not okay, but it is what it is. Right? If I can do a whole week of doing that, and pick up 2 subscribers, I'm happy with that. You get me? I'm happy with that. At least someone has acknowledged me. You know what? He's done all right. I'm going to give him a sub. Now, I've been a road to 2,000 subscribers. My road to 2,000 subscribers, I've been for 2 years. I've been trying to get to 2,000 for 2 years. For some reason, I've been stuck on between 1.8, 1.9. It fluctuates in between the two. Now, if I was one of these mans that cared about subscribers and followers, which I would say, you know what, I ain't doing this anymore. Why should I waste my time doing these videos? I do it because I love doing it. Now, if I can get people to come on board like you've come on board. I'll come on board with your channel. I'm good with that. If we get the scouts on board, I'm good with that. But it is what it is, isn't it? It's YouTube. But at the end of the day, right, I'll do this because I love doing it. And I know Toto loves doing it. And I know you love doing it. Yeah. It's a hangout talk with me. Somewhere to come and hang out and talk to other people, apart from the people you know in real life. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, we do it for the love, don't we? We do it for the love.
Yeah.
We do it for the love. And yeah, man, we just literally do our thing, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but so listen, if I do a show tomorrow evening, I'll give you a shout. Definitely.
Yeah, about me.
I will definitely. And Toto, you come as well, you know.
Yeah.
We have to come and drag you up, you know.
That depends on the time, because Thursday is usually when I have football training. So when I have training.
What time we finish football training?
Training 7 to 8. So 7 to
I'll
8.
be after that. I'll probably do it about 9 or 9:30. So
yeah, so fair enough, because I may be coming for like an hour, an hour or two maybe, an hour, and then I could definitely tune in for that.
Yeah. We can come inside. Come still, because obviously, you know what I mean. It's like we're all gonna be there. Just hanging out in the food. So come inside, man. Come inside. I try and get obviously the Scouts fella in there and a few others, sort of like opposing, sort of like Royal fans. You know what I mean? There's a guy I did some work with, Man United fan and an Arsenal fan. So I'll sort something out definitely.
All right. Big up everyone.
Big up everyone, man. Big up everyone, man. Thanks for joining. Bless up to yourselves. And big up, man. See you later.
Anybody can share the video. If you're watching the playback, share it as well.
Share. All right, bro. Bless up, man. Bless up, guys. Bless up.